Recording in progress.
वो ज्योति सा बिंदु मन को लुभाए, मन को लुभाए। वो ज्योति सा बिंदु मन को लुभाए, चम चम चमके ब्रह्मा के तन में, जैसे अंधेरे में मणि जगमगाए, मणि जगमगाए। ज्योति सा बिंदु उनके रूप को देख के दिल को राहत मिले, उनको पाकर के जन्मों की चाहत मिटे। देखे जो उनको एक नजर से, देखे जो उनको एक नजर से, सुख से भरा रस फिर वही पाए, फिर वही पाए। ज्योति सा बिंदु सबके मन को जीत वो लेता, हर दिल का मीत करता उनसे प्रीत, तो बदले उसका नसीब, बनाता है जीवन को दिव्य सा दर्पण, बनाता है जीवन
Om Shanti. Welcome back to our session. It's very fast, huh? It's already 1 week. We met last week, last Sunday, and it's back to Saturday once more. Of course, in between we had your own homework, and we have Mama's Day celebrations, and you had a good sustenance plus your own activities, which you have to do. For this week, you're moving on to YouTube, and the topic is slightly changed. The topic is goes like this: creating high quality story, Facebook and YouTube analysis using Filmora. So it's a mouthful, huh? It's a long topic for you to cover for this week. So welcome back for this session. Just a quick revision of today's Murli. Baba spoke about divine manners. And for that, the foundation is purity. And if you want to go back to your own level of purity, the real hindrance is you yourself only. Normally the word mind, to say mind to all sanskars, that is our limitations. So we slacken in our effort. So if you want to learn something new, like we are going through this session now, what you have to do is let go of your own limitations. Stretch yourself, try to go beyond your own level of thinking. That is our comfort zone. No? That is our nature and sanskars. And if you let go of that, then I'm sure you would be able to absorb more and at the same time bold enough to explore more and develop yourself. So that is very, very important. To say mind to all sanskars means to slacken your effort. I'm happy that somebody also was sharing in our chat. And similar to that, Baba also said that if you started to have good relationship with him, it is as good as watering the seed. So you can get good cooperation from everybody, and you also serve the whole tree. So don't forget the seed, capital S, and don't forget to let go of your own nature and sanskars, which may be an obstacle for you. It slackens your effort, and at the same time, pay attention to practicing the divine manners, which is also been shared by the book message. Baba's book message, Baba said that you have to practice the divine manners now. So timely, today's Murli Baba spoke about that also. So with that, some spiritual input. Now back to Brother Nanda. He'll take us through the training. So over to you, Brother Nanda. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you for being back after, I think, about 3-4 weeks we are together. So today we are going to do more in-depth things, especially your video editing. Your video editing at current stage is still at baby level. So, okay, although you are able to put the videos together, but that is not the quality that we expect. All right, but I have not said anything, because some of you are very new and whatever you have done is good for that level. So in this lesson today, I'm going to go into few things, very important things. Today, our main focus is going to be FB, Facebook. I'm not going to teach you how to use Facebook because most of you already know. But there are many things that we do wrongly in Facebook, which doesn't allow our post, our message to go and reach to a lot of people. So I need to tell you what is that, okay? So then only whatever you're doing can reach more people. If not, you're wasting your time and energy. So I need to do that. I need to tell you what you must not do in Facebook, what you should do in Facebook. And I'll also teach you a few tricks that you should apply in Facebook. So that's number one. Number two, after that, I must also show you how to write a story. Because many of you have written story, but I think it is still not good. And you're not able to put it in a form of a video. All right, so I'm going to give you many examples which are already happening in the Instagram, where many great people and great companies do it. We copy from them. That means today we want to copy from those who are experts already. Just like how we copy our effort from Brahma Baba and seniors. So we're going to copy it from the Lockheed people who are really expert in it, and then apply in spiritual service, Baba service. So I'm going to show you that. So you need to study them, analyze them, because these people hold millions of people under them, influences. So if we copy the same method, it will be successful. Okay, so I'm going to also show you that. And then if we have time, I'm going to show you how to get good videos and music free of charge, because many of the videos and musics that you're using is the same repetition, not good quality. We need to improve on it. And if we have time today, if not tomorrow, I'm going to show you the best method of editing your video and creating excellent video using Filmora. So I would like you to install Filmora first. And the Filmora is a free edition. Okay, all right, free edition. I've sent 2 files today, but those files are being blocked by your computer. It's not a virus or it's not a harmful file. It is just that those are codes which I've written, which will remove the watermark, that's all. All right, but it is still free edition. Okay. So, however, your computer will recognize it as codes. Codes are not allowed to be brought in. So I found another method, easy method. I will WhatsApp it to the group, the codes, not the link, the codes. You just download and keep it in your PC. Don't touch it, don't open it, and don't do anything with it, because once you touch the codes, it will run. It will be meddled with, then you cannot use it. I will show you very easily, all right? So that is one. Then those who want to buy the Filmora, it's quite cheap. You can actually buy it yourself, all right? So these are the things. So now let's get started, okay? Let's get started. I'm going to take you to my PowerPoint now. And I'm going to share with you a few things. Okay, so you are seeing my PowerPoint. All right, let's take a look. Okay. Good. So just okay, so today's learning objective, all right? So let's go into today's learning objective, which is, now I'm going to show you how to analyze good content, which is absolutely important. I'm going to take you to Instagram, and I'm going to show how people have done it. Number 2, I'm also going to show you how FB and YouTube, what is this word? Algorithm. Algorithm means how their software, the FB and the YouTube has got a software which selects people and distributes them. So you need to understand that before you can actually do service or actually use your product, use your videos to actually do service on the Facebook and YouTube. So you need to understand this, how it works. If not, you'll be wasting your time and effort. Then I'm going to go into the depth of how to create good content. And if we have time, we do it now together. And then you yourself can start doing it. And then lastly is Filmora. I'm going to show it. Your Filmora can still be used, no problem. It's just that there will be a watermark, all right? Okay, so don't worry about that. Let's proceed on. Now I'm going to take you to Instagram analysis now, right? I'm going to take you to Instagram analysis, and I'm going to share with you my Google. All right, so this is my Google. Sorry. Okay, so I'm at my Google now, and let's go into the Insta. Okay, I think you can see my Insta. Okay, okay, I am going to take you to, before that, many of you have sent me a lot of Instagram links, thank you. Some I couldn't see, some I saw, it's very well done, okay? And you have put your hashtags and so on. All right, but I'm more concerned about how you write a story. So I'm going to first of all take you to Nike. Nike is a shoe brand. I think many of you know that, Nike. Let's take a look at Nike, all right? See what happens. Nike. Now, Nike has got 157 million followers. There's a lot of people, a lot of things. Can you see? Now, Nike tries to link with people. Can you see what they put? The hashtag is different. They want to play with emotions and become close to people. That's what they're doing. So whatever that makes them look better, they put their hashtag here. I asked you to put your hashtag at the picture. Remember the picture and the comment? You can do that. But if some hashtags are nice to hear and people like to hear it, put it in front here. All right? So you see, this is how Nike does it. Now I'm going to take you to all these things. But Nike is about shoe. Okay? Now see how they do it, all right? I'm going to just take you to one or a few videos, all right? Let's go down a bit. There's Nike. Is there anything which has got a lot of views? Let's take a look. What has got a lot of views? Normally videos has got a lot of views. Okay, so let's choose something nice. Okay, I am going to choose something. Let's choose this. It has got 14.1 million. Now, the reason I'm taking you here is not to show you the video or what, but see how Nike does it. And then I want you to copy it. I want you to copycat, all right? I want you to exactly copycat the method of doing things. We are learning from a locking expert, all right? Okay, let's click this. Okay, so now here's Nike. All right, now look at the story first. Look at the story. What is the story? If you can read. Black women are rarely recognized, not recognized for hard work. Like sometimes women are not recognized, men are more recognized in work. Can you see? That's a story. That's what they're trying to say. You see, this company is selling shoes and athletic products, but they don't talk about the shoe at all. Can you see? And here they say it is not magic, it is a real thing. That means black women, especially in US and Europe, they're very hardworking. And then they say, let's join us in their hard work and help them play on a level field. So it's like sometimes you can even show how sisters are doing so well in Brahma Kumaris. That's a story. But I'm going to show you first how this video goes, okay? So before that, I don't think I forgot something. I need to share my sound. Yeah, okay. Right. Good. So I'm going to play this. Make sure the sound comes out. Okay. So if it doesn't come out, let me know. Okay. Wait. No. Watch what's happening. I'm not asking you to watch the video and enjoy it. I'm asking you to learn the method. All right. Now see what's happening. There is a video. There is a subtitle. Look at the subtitle. They are saying the black women give their blood, sweat, and tears to be the best. But then, please listen carefully. There's also somebody talking behind it. That is a very powerful method, similar to what Baba has taught us, that is giving commentary. And I'll be teaching you very soon how to speak directly into the film aura. Record immediately. So I want you to observe three things. There are three things here which you must carefully capture as you're looking at these stories. Number one, see how the photo, look at this girl. What is she doing? The photo is capturing people's feeling. Number two, some people like to read. And number three, somebody is talking behind in a very natural way, not like a robot, not like a news reader, in a very natural way. I want you to observe all those things. Pick the method, learn the method. Are you okay? Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, video is no sound. Again, why is it? Let me just take a look. Why is video no sound? Okay. Again, I'm so sorry. Why? All right. Okay. Let's start again. Huh? Okay.
A catalyst for change.
You thought history just made itself? Nah, baby, this ain't magic. This is the real thing. It's not magic. Yeah, we can make things float, make something appear out of absolutely nothing. But even the greatest magicians worked at that trick. It's not magic. It's organic. From the curl in our hair to the tip of our toes, the sway of our hips and the joy of our smile. We give our blood, sweat, and tears to be our very best. Even when the world tells us it's never going to be enough.
Catsuit causes controversy.
We got that thing. That hooping, soccer playing, game changing, oh so resilient, double A outing, butterfly stroking thing.
Okay. Now look at this one video. How many clips are there? There are many, 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 many different clips. That's exactly what you're going to do either today or tomorrow. All right. That means you have to have many videos and take small parts, put the music inside, put the proper text, and then you're going to speak behind it. That is how we are going to create content, quality video. Okay. Now, I'm going to take you to another part, okay? I'm going to take you to another company also, very huge company, HSBC. HSBC is a big company, but they're a banking company. But what can we learn? Let's take a look. What can we learn? All right. So I'm going to take you to, let's take a look. Is there a video here which we can see? All right. What is this? Less, okay. Let's take a look at something higher rate of viewing. Let's take a look at this. Okay, what is this video about? Look at the story first. Look at the story. What is the story about? All right, what is the story? They're talking about lockdown rules. And then after that, they're talking about loneliness. Can you see that? Loneliness. Loneliness. And then how you are suffering during the pandemic. Okay, and then they're saying how they're trying to help. So this is the story, and then let's see how they do it. Look at that. We call our mother, it's somebody's mother. All right, let's take a look. This is an advertisement, okay? But they're telling you a story, but making it look like an advertisement. Okay, wait, just now I saw one. I just want to show you that, all right? But the photo is now missing. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's take a look at one more, okay? One more. Let's take a look at this. This is about women. How women can become equal to men. That's it. So they create a story.
Sport is for everybody, and it's not just this stereotypical man's world, and that's the same within business. You know, variety is the spice of life, and actually why would you have all of the same when you can have someone come in that offers a totally different perspective and makes you think in a different way. With HSBC, I'm not just on the women's game, I'm not just on the women's series.
Okay, now that means here we can actually interview a senior BK in your center, any senior BK, ask them about a problem, and then capture the video, put it on Insta. So I'm giving you ideas of what you can do. Because all this while what you're doing is you're just taking photos and putting together and creating a video, which is not good enough. That's not quality content, all right? That's not quality. It has to tell a story, all right? Okay, so let's go into another one, okay? I'm just giving you more and more examples. I'm going to give you another person, a very famous opera. You might have heard, I don't have Asian so much. I'm looking at some overseas Europeans. All right, take a look at Oprah. What is she talking about? Look at this. All right. Let's take something. This 1.9 million. This is the second most richest woman, I think, in the world, or the highest, number one richest black woman in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at this. All right. So this person now is doing hairstyle. Now, what is she showing? She is actually a celebrity, so everybody wants to watch. But she is telling a daily lifestyle. So, but you don't have to do this. You can actually show how you wake up in the morning, how you meditate, how you sit in the class, how you go about being very disciplined in studying a spiritual knowledge. Such kind of video is a story. Can you see that? So this is, I'm just giving an example of what people like to watch in this world. Okay, I'll give you one last one. I am going to go to Obama. Barack Obama, who the president or the ex-president. Okay, so now if you notice all this, there's a lot of views, Okay, Barack Obama, a lot of views he's got. Okay, so let's just, but look at this. Look at this photo, which has got the highest view, 3.5 million. This is just a photo, but previously I told you what, photo won't catch so many people. But here, the photo has captured the highest. Why do you think so? Normally I tell you video captures the most, but look at what this picture is telling. He's an American, but the grandmother lives in Africa, and he's telling the story of the grandmother. And so the photo is telling you a lot of story about the president, the ex-president of US. So if you are putting a photo, example, you and Dadi Janki, maybe you and Gulzar Dadi have taken a photo, or maybe you and Bab Dada meeting, something touching. Such photos are valuable, or you are standing in front of Baba's hut. What is the story in front of Baba's hut? Or in front of Om Shanti Baba? What is the story? How it touched you? That story is written here. Can you see? That story is now written here. And people will come here and read because it's like a storybook. Right? But if you have more photos, you can put. So these are examples of how people do it. But most of them are celebrity, but you don't have to become a celebrity. You can just start a little bit, but remember, you want to catch or capture about 100 good followers who are non-BKs. That is quite good already for a start, okay? Now, okay, so I hope you're okay. So these are examples. So when you have time, I want you to look at in your own country, who has got this kind of nice stories on Instagram in your own country, because your culture is different. Take a look, just see how they are doing it. Because we need to learn it from Lokik people, because this is a Lokik skill. All right, you getting it? So there are many things like this. I'm not going to go into this. You can do the research. This is called research. Okay. Now I'm going to stop the share, and I'm going to now take you on how to write the story. Okay, let's do it together. Now, all right. So we just analyzed the Instagram right now. So next is I'm going to show you how to write the story. Okay, let's move on. Now, supposing I am writing Law of Karma, what do you think is the best way of doing things? Okay, I hope you can hear me. Any problem, please tell me. Okay, all right. Now, are you going to go directly into the topic? I'm going to give you 3 different examples. The first one is Law of Karma. I'm going to start like this. Okay, I'm going to start like this. I never start with Law of Karma. This is my first point of the story. Is God punishing us? So somebody can speak like this from behind, a voice, a sister's voice or brother's voice, doesn't matter. You can speak. You can also put it as a text. You can put more text. This is just a guiding story. You see, I never start with Law of Karma. I'm asking them a question. Is God punishing us by giving COVID? And then what happens? You need about 3 or 4 different photos or a short clip of video which is explaining about COVID, the suffering due to COVID. Now, what do you think is my next story? Remember, you all have watched many movies in your life. In a movie, it starts with making sure people are like interested to listen, and then finally it goes to the climax. So because we are talking about the law of karma, the climax is the law of karma, which you cannot tell in the middle. You cannot go and say you are suffering because of your own action. That is climax already. The climax comes at the end. So you need to build your story. So this is the first step in building story. You must make this, then you collect your photos, then you do other things. So let's go into the second line. What do you think is your second line? If you are free, take a piece of paper and pencil and think your own story. Okay, you follow me, and then I will press the button and next one will come. But you see whether you have different story or not, doesn't matter. I'm going to press the next one. I'm going to put the next one, but people are facing difficult situation. Now it's no more COVID. COVID is here. And then I'm going to say people are also facing other difficult situation because of COVID, not directly COVID. This is COVID, this is COVID, this is COVID, but this is not COVID, but indirectly from COVID. So I'm going to explain that. Now, the next story I'm going to put is, but, I see. In a story, it's not always about the difficult. We must suddenly bring the story down and then go up, down and up. Then I will say, but not everybody is suffering. So different points or different photos and videos will now come in. Very short ones, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Just like the Nike ones. The photos were changing very fast. Can you see? But not all are suffering. Now, what do you think next one is? First, I say people are suffering. Then I say people are not suffering. Some people are very rich and still happily enjoying themselves. They have enough money. They don't even need to go out. They are quite happy. Still okay. All right? They're still okay. All right. Wait, I'm sorry, is there a problem? Can you still hear me? Full screen cannot be seen. Oh, what is... Okay. You can't hear me, is it? Okay. All right, sorry. Can you see the screen well? Why is somebody saying we cannot see the screen well? Okay. All right. As people get, no, sorry. Okay, the chat says all can see the screen. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming things are okay. All right. Okay. Now, so now you see, what have I done? First, I went into the negative, then I went into the positive. This is story building. This is story building. Got it? This is story building. Now, what do you think comes next? You need to figure out. I'm sure many of you got many ideas. I'm not saying my idea is correct, okay? I'm going to say, all right, so let's move to the next one. I'm going to ask a question. Is God fair? When I ask a God fair, is God really fair person? Now, what picture or video or should come inside? Now, figure out. So you need to now show, what will you show here? You need to think. So this one will generate about 4 or 5 photos with different text. This is not a text, you know. This is the story, a script. Because before you shoot a movie, you need a script. This is the storyline. Then from storyline, for each picture, you must build the script, which is the text. I'm asking, is God fair? So can you see how I'm building the emotion? First I say, wow, we are very tough life now. No, some are very happy. Some are still okay. Now, is God really fair? So now you bring them to the next. Now then you show it's not only COVID. It's not COVID. There is suffering everywhere. Because people are thinking what? That God is only torturing them. That suffering only comes to them. You are changing the story and say, hey, open your eyes. It is not you alone. It is everywhere there's suffering. It's just that you don't realize. You open the eyes. Now, from one place, from your place, you bring them to multiple countries. Syria people are suffering. Africa, there's some suffering. In Europe, there's some suffering. Every part of the world, there is some form of suffering.
You're changing the story. So you started with COVID, but now you're no more in COVID. Can you see I'm playing with different stuffs? Now, what do you think I can put? What do you think? All right. What do you think I can do? Now let's go. All right. Now I'm changing the question. Just now I say, it's God's fault. Is it God's fault? No. Is it the work of karma or God? I'm asking another question. See, this is called creating reaction in people's feelings. A question is very powerful. You know why? Because question means it's like making them think. So your video, which you are going to put on Facebook and YouTube or Instagram, especially Facebook, only if it creates a people's feeling, Facebook will distribute it further into the population. If it's just a flat thing, Facebook will not help you to distribute. It will say you distribute yourself. If you want, buy the advertisement, and then we can send it advertisement all over. So they'll ask you to pay for it. This is Facebook technique. Now I've changed the story. Now, do you think it's karma or God? Is it God or karma? I'm asking them. Now, what do you think comes next? You're actually writing a story. All right. So this is what I call intelligence work. See, some of you are good in video creation, but some of you are good in writing a story. You collect the picture, you write the story, and then you pass it to the video person. There are two kinds of people. See, you must work as a team. So this is how we make very good video for Baba's work. The next part. Then you show purposely. Because now the problem is, who is God? Show God, forms of God, all other religion. And then you say, you are praying, you have so many religion, but all of you are still suffering. What is the problem? You need to show. The next part again. Then proof. Give some strong proof. Quote from the Gita, Quran, Bible, anywhere. God has said this. In the Bible, it has said, what you do is what you get. Something. All right. Take the Bible's book, page, whatever, put it beside. You see, it's clear what you're saying. Whatever is said, now you're bringing proof in. So this is how beginning was a story, but now you're telling something which is quite real. Now, what do you think comes next? Let's try. Then you again fight. Then you go opposing direction. Here you are saying God could be the cause, karma could be the cause. But then if God is the cause of all this problem, then why people love God so much? Show how people cry in front of God, do so many things in front for God. All those pictures, like in some Christian community, they will behave like or go through like what Jesus Christ has gone through. They will put the nail on the head and then pierce the nail in the palm and the leg, put themselves on the cross. They will carry themselves on the cross. So much love from all religion. So the question now, is God the problem? So why are you loving God so much? Can you see? The story builds up like this. This is what you must talk to Baba. I know I told you this 1-2 weeks back, but I just told you, I didn't show you example, but now I'm showing you example. Then show they have love for God, but are they having sannyasis, gurus, priests? Can they really help? Again, another question. Can they really help you? Are they guiding you? If they have guided you, why are you still suffering? You see, these are stories. Look at how many stories we have brought, from COVID to suffering, to God is unfair, to karma, and then to prayers, to the scriptures, to, can you see, to Gurujis and priests. Bring the Christian priest, bring the imam from Islam religion. Show all of these people guiding or whatever. All right. Then finally, you make your sentence. You make your point, conclusion. No one can help you. You need to help yourself. You see, this is your message. Don't blame karma. You need to help yourself. But then you must give the final punch. What is that? The final hit is How do you help yourself? Educate yourself. Learn the law of karma. Learn how your actions affects you. And then you can put Brahma Kumari's organization. Here we have very deep learning of the law of karma. A small down there. Can you see? This is what I mean by a story. You must sit and write. Like sometimes Brahma Baba, he will say, he will wake up at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. and write the Murli, I think in the olden days. Now, why don't you do that? Wake up a bit early. Sit in front of Baba. Baba, today I'm writing a story, Baba. Can you give me some nice ideas? Talk to Baba like a friend. All right, so these are all yuktis to have close relationship with Baba. So now you have more work to do with Baba because you're going to write stories, more and more stories like this. Don't write long essays. No, no, no. Write short points because each point is one section of movie or one section of slides and one section of the video. You get it? So this is an example which I want you to understand. All right, so this is work for you, and this is actually churning. You talk to yourself like this. You talk to yourself like this, and actually your mind is doing a lot of seva already. Okay, so now I'm going to give you another question, another topic. Okay, all right, okay, all right, good. Okay, yeah, you're clear. Good. Next part. Where's this? Now, finally, learn the law of karma in depth. That's where you can introduce. At Brahma Kumaris, we have the law of karma for you, or something like that in a very subtle way, right? Okay. Okay, I hope you're okay, right? Good. Now remember, not all of us are from Hindu background. So people from Europe, people from the white community or different colored, different races, they need to do it differently. All right. So use your own method, but a story must be very strong. Are you okay? The story must be strong. Okay, good. Let's move to the next story. Okay, the next story is who is God? Now, for those Hindu background, you can directly tell, but again, from people who are different background, Christian or Muslim background, you need to be very subtle. So your story must be different. So let me start. Are you going to say God is Supreme Father, Shiva is this? Cannot, because that is climax. Most of you do that. You show a point of light, connect to God, point of light, Supreme Father, God, Father, Shiva, world benefactor. That is already climax. You never even start the story. All right, you need to bring the story up. At the end, you say, now think carefully, who is God? That's how you must do it. All right, now question is, who is God? Now, what is the video you'll put for all this? Think carefully. There's so many gods, so many religions. You need to think. Next part, where is he? Is he everywhere? Somewhere up there, somewhere up you show a sky. Everywhere, look at how people are everywhere searching for him. Some kind of picture. Now, where is he? So we are building up the story. Next part, are the prophets gods, gurus? Gurus are gods? Can we say the gurus are gods? Show multiple guru, prophets. Now, who are they? So now you're building the story. You're not giving any answer yet because you need to build the story. You need to build the feeling in people. That's the whole idea of a story. All right? Okay. Next part. Then he shows something else. How is God worshipped everywhere? Various religions. Don't narrow it to your religion, but show how God is worshipped everywhere. Now, what do you think comes next? You build your own story. Everybody can build their own story. But what do you think should come next? What do you think? God is worshipped everywhere. So now we have done the prophet. We have shown the God is worshipped. How is he worshipped everywhere? Some in temples, some in different forms, church, and so on. All right. Now, but sorry, they are not only worshipping God now. They're worshipping trees and nature. Not only Hindus do that, all kinds of other people on earth are also doing some form of worshipping. How are they doing that? Show it to them. They're not only worshipping God, they're worshipping nature. Next part. Now, is God really helping us, or is it just a belief? How? You show them doing bhakti, devotion. They go to temple, church every day. But is God really helping you? You see, what are we doing? We are challenging them. You see, God is everywhere. But is God really helping you? I see, now you're creating confusion in people. The whole idea of a story is a story must create confusion in people. And then towards the end, it will clear the confusion. It creates a mystery and then clears the mystery, solves the mystery at the end. That's a story. Now, I've asked them, are you just doing something? Or is it really you? Next part. Is God one or many? Again, I'm confusing them. Some will say one. If one, then why is there so many confusion? Again, you bring all your photos. See, this requires a lot of thinking and planning. Now, then you come to what we believe. If God is one, then he must be acceptable in the same form. You shouldn't have so many forms. Now, what is that? That means every religion, every people on earth must be able to accept a single form of God. What is that? Because Muslims won't accept the stone statues that Hindus pray to. They won't accept. So who is God? What is the form? You bring some form, but don't go direct to the answer. Because remember, the answer only comes towards the end. You must make people wait until the end. Then, so ask many questions, then give some proof. What is the proof we have to say that God is, what is the proof? Show the Shivalingam, show some form, whatever, dig out some answers, and then now you pose the question. I've shown you the proof. Can God be light? Is he inside you? If he's inside you, why all suffering? Are we all created in the same form as he? Are we a soul? Same. Us, this just now understand exactly who God is. You're finishing. Then answer somewhere comes here already. All right. Answer is coming here, but understand exactly who is. You're putting a question mark here in people. So people will now start wondering, this is my story, but you can create a better story. Can you see? I'm just telling you that you cannot simply sit in front of your PC, take some photo, put some music, put them together and just type something. No, a good story must be built. Okay, who is God? Now, next target, let's take a look. In Malaysia, we are doing something called, you can't see this word, sorry, you can't see this, I'm sorry. Ancient wisdoms of emotional immunity. So we're going to have this program in about 2-3 months' time. So now the Malaysian team, they want to promote this in a massive way. Brother Ken from Brazil is giving this talk. What is emotional immunity? The topic looks very different, but emotional immunity, ancient wisdom. That means Baba's teaching. Emotional immunity. That means, can you remain unaffected no matter what happens? That's the thing. But we put a catchy word, catchy title. All right. Now, all of you are welcome to do for Malaysia some video like this and pass it on if you have the time. But you cannot simply do. You need to build a story. Now, how will you build the story? See, so I'm giving one idea, but everybody will have another idea. Let's try and see. I never even explained this first, but the title might come out in the beginning of the video. This title will come out in the beginning of the video. Then I bring some picture. People are depressed, in sorrow, sadness, emotionally affected, all kinds of people. I put, let's say I bring some photo, next part. But some people are happy and some are very focused in life. Again, negative, positive. Can you see? It's always negative, positive, up, down, because I'm building the climax. But some are happy, some are very focused, some are very successful. But some people are totally affected and they cannot do anything in life, no motivation in life, don't know what's happening to them. Some people are like that. The next part, you ask a question, wrong spelling. Why is there a difference? You see, every story will have a question. Why is there a difference? You're asking the reader, the viewer, the person who's watching, why is there a difference? Why are some people good? Why are some people bad? When you ask, they will think. If you don't ask, they will never think. So that is why videos must have questions in it. Why is there a difference? I never tell them the answer because the answer will come at the end. Never give the answer in the middle of the story. Then people will just leave. There are problems everywhere. Some people are fighting in the family, fighting outside, fighting everywhere. Some give up hope. Because you see, what is the topic? Link to the topic. Don't simply talk. We're not talking about karma here. We're talking about how you protect yourself, how you have developed inner strength, inner strength that Baba has built for us. How do you build that? That's the topic, inner strength. All right, can you see inner strength? But because Malaysia is a multiracial, the Indian population is very small here, only 2 million, all right, or maybe less, all right. So therefore, we have to cover a bigger group of people. Now, next part, is there strength within us? So when watching, some will say, yeah, of course there's strength. Okay, but if there's strength, now why are some people suffering? Why? I see the next question. I'm going to lead them. You see, I'm going to lead them. Is there strength? Okay. How do we use the strength? You see, you're building the story. You're building the story. So this is what I call intelligence. The people, the planner's intellect. So there are some of you in the center who have got very good planning intellect. You need to plan like this. Pass it to people who can put it in a form of video. All right. Okay, good. Next part. Now, how do we learn to tap? How do we tap is a question, but how do we learn? It's maybe same. It looks the same. Now, why is it that some people have higher protection, higher strength, higher inner strength, but why some people have got lower inner strength? I see another question. They have no idea. They have no idea. Why is it like that? Now, why some of you are highly sensitive? Now, among BK also, just give you a question. Some of us have got higher ego than another person. Some of us are more sensitive than the other person. Can you see that? You know, when somebody says something, we get hurt. That means you are slightly sensitive. Sometimes you are a bit forceful, slightly higher ego. That means different people, even in BKs, got different inner strength ready. Now, why is that? Please answer me. Why? No, I mean, no need to answer me, but think in your mind. Now, why is that? Why is there a difference in the strength? Different people have different strength. Some people not affected at all, like nothing has happened. I mean, of course, we know the answer. But for people out there, they're not sure. Now, then you ask another question. Can you see a lot of questions keeps coming? Because questions are what makes people think. Now, can you remain unaffected when something goes wrong? So Baba has taught us 8 powers comes into play. Dharna comes into play. So many things Baba has taught us. But people there have no idea. So this is what you are slowly breaking to them. Next one. Now, how do you go deep inside yourself? How do you discover the strength? Find some different photos. Okay, you can even show somebody digging the earth. That means going deep. But after digging the earth, then you show how they actually go inside. Another picture, different pictures. So different pictures, because the pictures will tell story, and then your voice behind is telling a story. The text also is telling a story. It is going to create a powerful movie effect. And that is what I've been telling as quality content. This is what Facebook wants. You see, when somebody watches Facebook, Facebook expects them to stay on that for 2 to 3 minutes. If what you put doesn't allow people to stay 2 or 3 minutes on what they are watching, Facebook consider it as low priority because you cannot catch attention. So therefore, Facebook will say, I will not distribute your video because it is poorly engaging people. Engaging people means what? People are watching, reading, thinking, and staying until the end to watch the video. Can you see? That's called engaging. Last one. Can anyone help you? Can God help you? Can meditation help you? You put multiple questions. Who can help you? How? Finally, we tell them, you need to understand the strength inside. How we are going to help you. Something, put the final point. Can you see? So this is what I would like you to try. Sit and write with Baba. Write the story. And when you write with Baba, it is extremely entertaining. It is so joyful and happy because you have something to talk very deeply with Baba, your friend. When friends sit together, what they talk? They have something to talk, isn't it? You cannot say all the time, Baba, thank you, Baba, thank you, Baba, thank you, Baba. Why are you always telling me thank you? It's my part to come and help you. I want you to do more. So you need to have things to talk to Baba. So this is one yukti which I would really like you to try and increase your remembrance by writing powerful story for Baba's service. All right. Now, please take this challenge. All right. Please take this challenge for yourself. But the challenge is what? To come up with a service product, good product, and also increase Baba's remembrance because you're writing with Baba when you're doing this. I hope you're okay. All right. So extremely important that you are doing this. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Thank you so much. I hope you're okay. All right. Let me see whether you have any questions, because if you have, I can quickly read. So you see, look, so many people are sharing all kinds of ideas, all right? So I leave it to you. You have your own story, all right? Okay, now, good question. Nikita is asking me a question. The question is, all right, what should be the max duration of the story? Facebook wants your video to be at least 3 minutes. Why? Because when you have 3 minutes, they can put a lot of advertisement on that 3 minutes page. Can you see that? Facebook doesn't matter, they are making money because it's their platform. They also want to make money, all right? So that's okay. But we must understand Facebook's mechanism. If you put a piece of poster, people will read it, and within 20 seconds, they might just jump to the next post. So Facebook will consider that to be of low quality and will not help you to promote, but you will promote yourself, send to your own friends. That's it. That's how Facebook works. So, but if you can create something for 2 to 3 minutes and people watch it completely, then you get extra help from Facebook because they are going to push it to more people because they know people are going to watch it longer. When people watch longer, they can put more videos, more advertisements, which they get money. You get the point? So this is where you need to understand it. All right. Facebook's technique. Okay, good. So, all right. So now what I'm going to do, let's take 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes Baba's remembrance. All right. Let's stay in Baba's remembrance for a while. Okay. Brother Segar, can we play a song?
तेरी याद का दीप जले मन में, एक ज्योत जगे इस जीवन में। तेरी याद का दीप जले मन में, एक ज्योत जगे इस जीवन में। रहता है कमल जैसे जल में, रहता है कमल जैसे जल में। मैं मुक्त हूँ तन के बंधन में, तेरी याद का दीप जले मन में। सचमुच वो घड़ी बड़ी अद्भुत, तेरे ध्यान में जब खो जाता हूँ। सचमुच वो घड़ी बड़ी अद्भुत, तेरे ध्यान में जब खो जाता हूँ। अंबर के पार बसा है तू, अंबर के पार बसा है तू, पर अपने पास ही पाता हूँ। देखूं मैं तुझको चिंतन में, तेरी याद का दीप जले मन में, एक ज्योत जगे इस जीवन में। तेरी याद का दीप जले मन में। तेरे अमर मिलन का गीत मधुर, मेरा रोम रोम नित गाता है। तेरे अमर मिलन का गीत मधुर, मेरा रोम रोम नित गाता है। अंतर का ये आनंद किसी से कभी कहा नहीं जाता है। अनुभव करता हर धड़कन में, तेरी याद का दीप जले मन में, एक ज्योत जगे इस जीवन में। रहता है कमल जैसे जल में, रहता है कमल जैसे जल में। मैं मुक्त हूँ तन के बंधन में, तेरी याद का दीप जले मन में।
Om Shanti. Okay. Okay, I hope you have understood the story technique. All right. Please try your best and use it to become closer to Baba. All right. You have subject to talk to Baba. All right. Because if not, sometimes we don't know what to talk to Baba. Okay. All right. Remember Baba in one Murli, I think last month or in the book message, Baba said, Baba's laughing at children because they finish spinning the cycle in 5 minutes. I don't know whether you remember. In 5 minutes, and then they asked Baba, Baba, I already spin the cycle in 5 minutes. I don't know what to do. Actually, you have a lot to talk. All right? A lot to talk to Baba. So create like this and use it for service. Okay? I leave that to you. Okay. All right. Huh? Okay, there are some chats. Quick, let me quickly see. Okay. Some are asking, is maximum Instagram is 1 minute for video? 1 minute? Yeah, 1 minute is fine. So create 1 minute for Instagram, short one. But for Facebook, it has to be long. All right, Facebook. Then, okay. The video story you taught us is all for one video or many video. No, that one story is one video. It's not many videos. It's one video put together. All right, so that is like 3 minutes. Okay, so another question is there. Brother, have you made such videos to show us? I've created one, but probably let's do it together. All right, let's do it together in the next next week, next few weeks. Okay, all right, so let's proceed further. What's my next slide? Okay. Okay, so we have done the story. Okay, let's quickly make a summary of what you have learned so that you're very clear. So this was my story, right? What you have to do first? First step, you have to build your story like this. I hope you can see my slide. Huh? Yeah, you can. You have to build your story, which I just showed you. Then, after building your story, go and get the photos which you think is correct. It is your story, so you must get the photo. Don't let the people who are making the video, because then they cannot relate to your story. Try to get the photos, or you don't have to get, you just identify where is the photo in the image, in the web page or what. Just download, put it somewhere, give it to them in a file. So the video people can actually do it. Then next, remember, every one picture or one part of the video must have very strong header and one text. That's it. Do not write too many stuff. Never write too many things. Because one small picture must only tell one story. Cannot have too many things there. If not, people's interest will go all over. Cannot, huh? So one strong header, one small explanation. Very short explanation, 2 lines. After that, put it together, add the video, and then you can edit. But currently, most of you are very excited about adding special effects, making the background nice, video nice. That's all okay, but that is later on. All right. Remember, the most important part is your story, because that's where you'll capture people's attention. Okay. All right. So I hope you're okay. So let's proceed now. Good. Let's now go into Facebook. Okay. Now let's go into Facebook. Now I'm going to take you to Facebook and I'm going to show you a few things. All right. Let's go out of here. Let's, okay. Okay. You can still see my Google page. That's fine. I'm going to take you to my Facebook. I'm not an expert in Facebook, please. I hardly use Facebook, okay? I hardly use Facebook because I don't need them. In my work, I cannot reveal myself too much. I cannot reveal to people too much because I'm dealing with too many Muslim background and many different backgrounds. So I need to be very careful at times, okay? Now, so I'm going to show you the do's and don'ts, okay? But the technical part, you might be better than me. So I'm not going to teach you how to use Facebook. No, I'm only going to show you the important parts. Now, first thing you see, when I open, look at Facebook. Look at the right-hand side. They've already put an advertisement. I'm not sure how many people are actually watching it, looking at it. But Facebook doesn't care because somebody has paid for it. So in Facebook's mind, they have already blasted this advertisement to my page and it's considered it has reached me. So can you see only 20% of the people will actually see it. Let's say you send to 10,000 people, you pay money to Facebook and say, hey, can you please send my advertisement? Many people won't even see it. Only about 20% will probably see it. Out of that 20%, then out of that 20%, another 20% will like, okay, what is this? That's all. What is this? First one will see, and then after that, don't care. The next one will see, what is that they're selling? Then out of that, another 20% are going to click and see whether should we buy this. By the time you take 20% from 20%, another 20%, there's going to be very few people, but Facebook doesn't care about all those. All right. What Facebook care is, I already put to 10,000 people or 100,000 people, and you have paid me certain amount of money. I'm happy. All right. Now you yourself can see how effective this is, because many don't even see it. All right. Now let's go down a bit. Okay. I'm going down, and then there are many people who want to be my friends, but I've never. I think this must be a BK. Correct. Yeah. Look at that. Jivan Shanmugam. Oh, okay. This is from KL. All right. Good. So they have put something here. All right. Very nice. Clear. All right. Now, very nice. Okay. But this is just a photo. Facebook 100% confirmed Facebook is not going to help distribute this. 100% they will not help. Okay, because I'm going to read it and I'm going to say, wow, very nice, 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 nice. I might click like. Now, if I click like, Facebook will give you 1 mark. Then if I write a comment, they might give you 5 marks. If I share with my friends, it's going to be 10 marks. I'm just giving you a rough number. So the software of Facebook, which we call as algorithm, will take the total marks and check, wow, this photo has got a very high mark, is worthy for us to share it. Can you see? But if you just click like, it's just 1 mark, it's just going to stay here, nothing happens. Facebook will only notice if a lot of people start to share. If not, they won't even look at it. So when you read this, there's no feeling, there's no feeling at all. Can you see? The angels are saying to you today, oh, okay, you read. It's very nice saying, but in most people, it will not create a feeling. So they won't think about it. They will just scroll down. By that time, Facebook has already put another advertisement. Can you see that? Another advertisement has come in. Now, another very important point is this part here, can you see, is called the username. Username, all right? If you click the username, it will take you to the home page. I will tell you that in a short while, okay? There somebody is sharing, this is our program. Okay, look at this. This is Sister Helen from Greek, but Sister Helen is doing 2 different things. I noticed she's also has got a Facebook on a Lockheed level. She's also handling 1 more for Baba. I saw that just now. And look at what she's doing. She's also sharing celebrity photos, which is, I feel, for their culture, very good. And not only that, this person is very much liked in the European community. And she's putting a story. When I used to be a kid, I admired this. But now I see she's telling it as if as a story. Okay, all right. So this is how a story happens. Now, this is my cousin in Australia. All right, he's uploaded, but I did not even click like because I'm going to skip him. All right. Okay, now okay, people will post everything. Now let's go down a bit. Let's go down a bit. I want to see any Baba's photos, Baba's sharing, I think there's 1 or 2 with Baba's one. Let's take a look. This must be Baba's one, I think. Yeah, Baba. Rajiv Kumar, yeah, Baba's child. Okay. All right, so many Baba's child here. Let's go down some more. Look at this, Sister Helen again. She's posting something else because she's creating a very neutral ground for people to learn meditation. She's a strategist. She's a good tactician. All right, very good. We need to learn from her. Now let's go down some more. Okay, this is Sister Zainab. I think she's from Syria. I think she's also Baba's child. All right. This is another sister. This sister is Sister Vino. She's now in US. She is telling a story about how she came to Baba. She's recorded it. So the story is very nice to hear, but it's just that young people will lose interest because the entire 20 minutes, the young people are only going to look at a face. Young people need changing attention. Can you see? So in between, if you're doing something like this, you can bring some pictures and then bring your face back again and go and so on. All right. So this is, but listen to her, what she says. Sister Vino used to be in Malaysia before. All right. Somebody has put, same, Sister Vino also, can you see? She has put Mama's photo. All right. Okay, so let's move on. Nice. This is Malaysian program. Let's take a look. So this is Brother Jyoti, one of our very senior brothers, and is giving a talk. Is explaining about who he is. Very good. And then here there is some point here. All right. And then here, okay, the topic. And then here, this is a special program now we have. It's called Meditation Cafe. It's like for more of non-Indian origin people like this kind of stuff. All right. And then you've already put here, let's click and see. Let's click and see what happens. It's not going anywhere. It's just taking me here. All right. Now let's go out of here. Good. Now I'm going to teach you how to put the link inside the photo. That's what I want to teach you today. And you make sure you have your PC on later because I want to test it out, okay, if can. Now, let me take you again. Now, so now, this is Brahma Kumaris. This is what we call as username. And username, when you click, it should take you to the page. Can you see the username is here? Can you see that? Brahma Kumaris Malaysia, the username is here. Now, those who have not set up your page, you must actually set it up, all right? You must try to set it up. Okay, maybe that later we'll talk. But now, the most important point is there's a tiny little mistake here, which Facebook doesn't like. You must never do this. What is that? Facebook will put you as a low priority if you put any link which is not theirs here. Do you know why? Because if I click this now, it's going to take me out of Facebook, which means you are not looking at Facebook advertisement, which means Facebook has lost you for a while. This is against the Facebook algorithm. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a big mistake which many BKs are doing. Because Facebook will automatically say, we will not promote this. Because if I promote this, people are going to click on this, and then they're going to go out of this. They're not going to watch my advertisement. Can you see how Facebook think? Logical, because the platform is theirs. So they set the rules. But we must understand Facebook rules first before we do that. So this thing must never be here. Cannot be here. Shouldn't be here. So this thing now must be taken and put here. But although it's here, you cannot click. That's bad. That's bad. Now, second thing, this when you click, it is taking me to a Zoom meeting. That's another not so nice thing because the program is not now. Can you see? The program is not now. It's 10th July. 10th July. So people will get irritated with you. So you need to think from the angle of the viewer. All right. Now, so please be careful. Sorry, I'm not criticizing anybody. You must be very careful. I'm only trying to make sure that whatever Baba's program will reach maximum. So we mustn't make all these small mistakes. Okay. So remember, you never put link here. Biggest mistake is to put YouTube link. Why? If you put your YouTube link in Facebook, that is #1 mistake. It's like breaking #1 Shrimat of Facebook. Because YouTube is the biggest competitor, enemy for Facebook. Facebook aim, what is Facebook's aim? Facebook aim is they must become #1 video streaming in the world. Video streaming, like Netflix and so on. They want to become #1 in the future. So if you put YouTube, that is going to be a big mistake. But you can put the YouTube inside your image because Facebook cannot detect. So when they click the photo, it can take them to YouTube. That's okay. Facebook cannot detect because it's already part of the image. So that's what I want to teach you now. All right. Okay. So are you okay? Do you have any question? Wait, let me see whether you're confused. Are you anyone confused or what? Let me know. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. How about creating awareness? Okay, I need to think about this. Wait, let me finish this stuff. All right. Okay. I'm so sorry. Some questions I cannot answer when you ask me in between because then it breaks the flow. All right. Okay. So let's go on. Okay. So #1. So please make sure you never make this mistake. That whatever you want to put must be inside. And that is the best method. Now, what you must put here is, this is not the correct thing. You mustn't put the Zoom meeting here. Instead, you say, please click here to register. And when you click, it will take you see, inside the image you can put because Facebook cannot detect. So when you click here, it must take you to a Google form where you must register. That is good. Then people can register, give their name, phone number, and pass it to you. Are you okay? All right. So that is one method which I want to show you in a short while. Now let's take a look further. Forget this. All right. All these are personal things. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. There are many stuffs here. It's totally so many stuffs. But I want to show you something else. I want to show you. Okay. Let's go down. Okay, hang on. Oh, come on. Okay. Another one of Baba is coming. Okay, all right. So, what is this? Okay. Asha Didi is talking here. Okay, where's Baba's one? No, not yet. Okay, let's go down a bit more. Look at this. This guy, I want you to watch carefully. This guy is a big influencer. He's got like 11 million, 15 million people under him. In fact, you should check his Instagram. All right, Jay Shetty, his name. I think he's in the US. I'm not sure. But he is like a master world-class speaker for some reason. All right. Now you look at him. He has put this thing here, but there is no contact at all. Can you see? There's no contact. That's what we want to do. What you put on the Facebook here mustn't have too many stuff. Our aim, we want to put video, but this person is so famous, he doesn't need a video. Now, I'm going to click on this. Please watch what happens. See what happens. There's no link. Can you see? There's no YouTube. There's no website. And don't put website also because that is against a rule of Facebook. Cannot put website, cannot put YouTube, cannot put link outside the picture. Now, when I click this, it's gone outside, it's gone to his website. Can you see? That's what we want. In this case, Facebook doesn't know. It doesn't know that you have gone out. And so Facebook will never block us or Facebook will help us. You see, but the moment they know you're trying to go out, this is what? This is a website of somebody else, right? I'm going to close this. Okay, let's go back. Okay, can you see? So this is absolutely important, and we must learn and master this thing today. Okay, I want everybody to become an expert in putting the image, the link into the image by today. All right, let's move on. Let's move on a little bit. What else is there? I thought I saw amazing, huh? Muslims in Saudi Arabia are becoming very good. Baba's opening their eyes. All right, good. So let's take a look. Is there any more Babas? Thought I saw one. Let's take one more. One more. Okay. Asha Didi is here. Okay. Okay. All right. Take a look. Where are we? This is another one. Can you see? So this is another one, and this doesn't work. How do you expect them to copy this thing? You can't copy, and there's too much info. So by right, we just need small thing, but when we click, it takes you to the correct page. So that's what we want. So if I click this now, this is Malaysia's meditation course. If I click this, it takes me to the same page, and then it tells you all these things. All right, but doesn't help to register much. Of course, people can call you and so on, but people nowadays want everything easy online. So we must make it like that. Okay, so let's go out of this. So I hope you have understood this Facebook stuff here. Let me make sure I didn't miss out anything. Okay. Okay, good. So now I'm going to go to a particular website. I'm going to show you this. Okay. Now I'm going to take you to another website, and I want you to write it down. It's called, can you read this? Any image. Let's take this out. Okay, please, I would like you to copy this thing, put it here and save it somewhere like this. Save it, click the star and save it. Because I would like you to use this in the next few days, test it out, post it in Facebook and see, and let people click on it, and then it must take you somewhere. Are you okay? All right. So it is called Any Image IO. Are you okay? IO. Now what I'm going to do is, this is a special software which will enable you to put the link inside your image. Are you getting it? Okay. So please make sure everybody knows this and use this from time to time. So I'm going to take my image and drop it here. I'm going to take it here. And you are not seeing my download opening. So I'm going to click one photo. All right. And I'm going to open. I've already clicked the photo, but you didn't see. And I've already uploaded a small photo here. You didn't see it because, sorry, it's another screen. All right. So now I've put the photo there. Now I have to put, what is the title? The title is, I'm going to type Easy Online Meditation. That's my title. Description is meditation. You can put as long as you want. The longer you can put, because they have given you 140 letters. You can type here. All right. Same also 140 letters. You can type 150 letters. Meditation for what? Busy people or whatever. Okay. Busy people or professionals, for professionals. All right. So I'm going to put professionals. Destination. I don't have a destination now. So I'm going to put my website, my own website, my company website for time being. All right. So because Baba's website, I think is still building. I can't remember actually Baba's website, the exact address. So I'm going to put www. I'm going to put my company name. All right. Okay. Hang on. .com.my. All right. And I'm going to choose card size, large. Large is fine. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now see what's going to happen. That means this link is going to be inside that photo. And I'm going to connect. I'm going to click finish. That's it. But here it's asking you to log in. So I need to log in. All right, so my name, okay. All right, so my email should be, hang on, sorry. So you need to log in first, all right? Okay, and password is saved previously, and login. Oh, okay, login. Good. So now I'm going to click finish. So now it's already uploading the photo which I just put. You didn't see, doesn't matter. It's checking and it's done. Can you see? It's done. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click please share on Facebook. I'm going to click Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, please test in. I don't have a LinkedIn. I never use it, all right? Facebook, I'm going to share and let's take a look what happens. It has come like that. Now remember, you cannot post a very big size poster. This is the size. It is like 1/3 of an A4. Okay, so you take about 1/3 of A4 size, that's all. So you make the correct size, make sure all your information is put here. This is nice. Can you see register now? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click post to Facebook, post. All right, okay. So I think it's done. And then I'm going to go back to Facebook. Brilliant. I've just posted this. Can you see that? Easy online meditation. Meditation for busy professionals. But that's not the point. Register now. Please watch. Everybody's seeing this, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here now. And it's taking me to... sorry. You see it anyway. All right. Because my security of my website, I haven't renewed. This is my website. Can you see what happens? So now people will see, okay, Brahma Kumari, okay, where can I register? Then they'll click, okay, register. All right, so now they'll register something. Okay, okay, put their names, done, finished. Are you clear about it? So this is what we want. I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. Are you getting it? You okay? So this is very important. Now, if you don't have a if you don't have a website, doesn't matter. Link it to your Insta or link it to somewhere else, which I'll probably show you later. All right. Link it to a form, link it to a Google explanation form document. There are many things like that so that they can read. Okay. All right. Good. Now, let's take a break. It's traffic control now in Malaysia. So let's have some traffic control first. Okay. Om Shanti.
ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन है प्यारा योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन है प्यारा काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह वश आज है सब मोहताज योग लगा कर पाप मिटा ले स्वर्ग सजा ले तू आज काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह वश आज है सब मोहताज योग लगा कर पाप मिटा ले स्वर्ग सजा ले तू आज
जन्म जन्म की प्यास बुझा ले पावन बन कर आज
योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन है प्यारा
संगम युग में परम पिता शिव कहते हैं राज
तू है एक अविनाशी आत्मा सुन लो मेरी आवाज
संगम युग में परम पिता शिव कहते हैं राज
तू है एक अविनाशी आत्मा सुन लो मेरी आवाज।
सुख शांति और पावनता से झोली भर लो आज।
योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो, योगी जीवन है प्यारा।
परम धाम से आए हैं शिव ब्रह्मा तन आधार। मुक्ति और जीवन मुक्ति का जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार। परम धाम से आए हैं शिव ब्रह्मा तन आधार। मुक्ति और जीवन मुक्ति का जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार।
चलना है चलना है घर वापस, अब तो यही ज्ञान का सार। योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो, योगी जीवन है प्यारा। योगी जीवन है प्यारा, योगी जीवन है प्यारा।
Okay. Okay, I've posted something on Facebook, which means I need to remove it because it's all right. So I'm going to remove this thing. Can you see? All right. It's a very nice poster, but now it's clickable. Can you see? Never put outside. That's what I just do. Never put outside. And so I'm going to click this and throw it away, remove it. Now, one more thing all BKs must learn. When Baba's program comes up, any program, you need to click the like and then give a comment, any comment. Comments like, this is, don't say nice program. That's not enough. You need to put more words like, this program will help a lot of people. Something like that. This program is very useful to everybody. Everybody must attend. When you write comments like that, Facebook algorithm will pick it up. Can you see? Because they already set different kinds of wording and languages. They can pick it up. The next thing after that, you must click the share and send it to the people around you. By doing this, that Baba's poster or whatever you put will reach more people, because Facebook will now think that people are actively reading it and interacting. So all Baba's children in the center, remember, it's our responsibility. When a program goes up, please don't think somebody is doing it. No, you cannot. You must go or have a Facebook and then click for everybody. Click everywhere in the world. Whatever you see for Baba, click, share, 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 share. All right? Let it spread everywhere so that Baba's news goes to more people. All right? So remember, you click like and then you write comment, some nice comment. All right? And then you share it. You must do that. Okay, so that's responsibility for us. So I'm going to remove this now. Sorry. So I'm going to throw it, remove it, move to trash, because it doesn't go to Baba's channel. It goes to my website. Okay, move, done. Okay, done. All right. Okay. So I hope you are okay with this. Is there anything else I must tell you? Doesn't matter. We can do it next week also. I mean, next tomorrow also. All right, let me go out of here. Okay. 1 minute. Image comes. Okay, good. So let's stop here. Okay, good. Now next, let me take you back again to Google. Okay. Now, there's something I want to tell you. I'm supposed to do YouTube today, but time is running out. But I want to show you something. I'm going to go to YouTube now. All right, let's go to YouTube. Okay, so this is YouTube. All right. Once you sign in, this is sign in. Can you see? Once you sign in, your channel is already there. You can click. I'm not teaching you how to upload. No, all those I think many people know. Just going to show you few things only. All right. Now, so it's very simple. So this is your channel. If you click, You can see a lot of your videos, but if you don't have, all you have to do is just click this positive sign, plus sign here. And then it will ask you, do you want to upload video? It's as simple as that. Okay, so it will take you to another YouTube creator. All right, it's taking a little long. Hang on. Something's wrong. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Okay, so I'm going to click the plus sign, upload video. That's all. So you just select your file, whatever file. Okay, you just select your file. Of course, you can't see my box now. And then you just select the file, put the video here. That's it. It will start uploading by itself. Okay, so, and then your videos will come here. I will guide you that later, probably tomorrow or even next week. Our priority is not to upload now. Our priority is to create good content. But what I want to show you today is this. I want you to go to here. See, that means once you have a video channel like this, now I want you to go to audio library. Click audio library, You will have 900 over music, which is free of charge. No copyright. Because if you take from outside and somebody's music, copyright is there. So what I want you to do is, you just take whatever, let's try this. Is there sound? All right, so on this, I'm just testing. Okay, fine. I think you know already. I don't have to show. Now, so easy, you can just download. There is over 900, can you say, there's 1,700 musics for you. So I would like you to take from here. All right, go to audio library. I think some of you didn't know this. So if you didn't know, just download here, because some of you have been asking me where to get music and so on. So this is the easiest way for you to get your audios. Are you okay? So I would like you to do this. Pick up some audios because we're going to use it very soon. Probably we'll start tomorrow already using Filmora. Now, next, I'm also going to take you to another website. Okay, let's go into another website. So YouTube is okay for today, all right? Okay, so I'm going to go to Pexels. Pexels, please make sure you have this website with you. Pexel video, all right? You can also take photos here if you type photos, photo. All right, so let's take, there's so many photos. Hang on, you can type, okay, maybe you want to type what? Karma, I'm not sure. Is there a karma picture? Yeah, maybe there is. Is there a karma? Karma means it goes to Buddhists. I'm not sure. So you check whether it's suitable. If it's not suitable, then you have to put something else. Let's put meditation. Okay. All right. Again, many things come. Actually, Baba's children can also donate photographs to here so that they can show Brahma Kumaris. Those who are photographers, I suggest you take good picture and donate here free of charge. So anybody can use it. All right. Now let's try one more picture. I'm going to put people who are suffering in depression. Mental state is not good. There are a lot of videos here. So if you're talking about stress, like just now we did, remember the COVID suffering, these are the many videos you can take, all right? Or let's say I put woman violence against women. I'm just typing, all right? Is there something? Yeah, all right? So something comes in here. People are fighting here. Just take small clips. Can you see? Let's play this and see what happens. There's no sound here. There's no music. So all you need to show is 3 seconds of this. That's it. That's all. Don't show too much. 3 seconds. And then you say, this happens to many people. Or some nice text. Cut that part, keep. How to cut and do it fast, I'll show you very easily tomorrow. All right. So these are the things we need to do. And there are hundreds, probably thousands of photos here on many topics. All right. There's also topic about God here and whatever. Just type and download freely. Now remember, when you upload into YouTube or Facebook, if your video has got copyright claim, they will reject. And sometimes YouTube will block you. That will happen. All right. So it's possible. It's possible that can happen. Okay. So I hope you're okay with this. All right. So I'm going to close this now. Okay. So let's go. Okay. So what are the things you should be doing today? Number one, I would like you to test out the image and link inside. Test, upload, delete. Don't care. As long as you know how to use. All right. Must test it today because only a 5 minutes work. Test it out today or tomorrow, whichever. But before the next class, I want you to test it out. See whether it works. All right. And then whoever's uploading in the center, teach them. Can do it this way. This is better. Now, next point. Some of you don't know how to create Google document, Google form. Better go and learn that, because when you click, it will take you to Google registration. They can register directly and it comes to you, all their phone number and so on. All right. You can get. Somebody is asking how to make sure not copyright. Whatever you take from YouTube library and the website I showed of you is 100% free. Others dangerous. But if, let's say, you use a copyright material, you make your video, when you put in YouTube, YouTube will say, copyright claim, you can use this, but certain country you cannot use. You can still use. And then if you earn money from it, sorry, we cannot give you the money. So that's what YouTube will say. All right, because not all country ban the copyright. Like country like India don't care. You can steal anybody and use, we don't mind. See, so in India it's totally okay for some copyright. Only certain thing India cannot use. Okay, so different countries have got different rules. All right. Now, some if they are Baba's music, I think is okay if you're using for example. The video that I upload in YouTube, Google said copyright claim. And then I am thinking, I never copy anybody. Here I am talking, Paruba is talking, and then a song is played. Then Google said the copyright is Jeevan Ke Data song was played, and that is copyrighted. So therefore, you cannot, we can allow you to use this, but any form, if you earn money, we will not pay you because it's not allowed. But you can use it. So what Baba's music they've said is you can use it, but you cannot use it for maybe making money. Maybe they put copyright law. So therefore the Jeevan Ke Data copyright claim. So if you go to my YouTube, they will say copyright claim is there. Are you okay? All right. So just be careful on that. Okay. So I think that's it. And okay. Now, before I finish, I need to tell you one more thing. The sisters will send 2 links, not link. The link which I sent today, you can click, but your Google will stop it because it's coming from my own Gmail drive. That is why it blocks and say suspicious, not allowed, and so on. If you have tried it, don't worry about it. Now, the file which I'm giving you is codes. It is simple programming code, which I've modified a little bit. Why? It is just to remove the watermark from Filmora. All right. So you can use it without that thing. Okay. So just use it. If after 30 days it stops, then you just download again and use it for another 30 days. That's okay. But it's cheap. If you want to buy it, just buy it. But let's use it for 30 days first. See whether it works for a longer period. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to WhatsApp to you in the group. Okay. Very simple. I've already tested. There's no problem. So when you click WhatsApp, it will download. Use your PC. Don't use your phone. It will download somewhere in your PC. Keep it somewhere. Make sure you know where it is. Don't open it because you cannot open it. It is a programming language. you cannot open it. You need a special something else. So no need to open. So tomorrow I will tell you where to paste it. And then after that, the watermark will disappear. Are you okay? All right. So please, those who are, I'm going to send it today. Sisters will send it to group. You just click it and make sure it goes into your download in your PC. If your computer says this is very harmful file, no, it's not harmful file because I've created in such a way. There's no problem at all. All right. It's not from an outside. It's created by me. Okay. So it doesn't matter. All right. Okay. So get that download. Okay. So I hope you're okay. All right. Anything else which you need to know? If you have questions, let me just quickly read the chat. Answer. All right. Okay, somebody has put shortcut. I'm not sure what shortcut website is. I will check it out later, all right? Because I've never come across that. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Now, sorry, somebody is asking about Filmora, the file. You don't upload any of the file which you just download into your PC and just keep. That's all. Don't do anything else. Tomorrow, I'll just show you a simple way the watermark will be removed. Are you okay? All right. So tomorrow, make sure your Filmora is done, and then we will be doing some quality work, simplified video, higher quality, about 5-6 times better than Canva. Okay. So you're okay with that? Okay. So I have to stop here at this point of time. Hang on. One last one before you go. Okay, let's take a quick one. Okay, doesn't matter. So let's, okay. So I shall thank you very much and Om Shanti. Brother Peru is not here. So we will finish our class today. But remember, what is the homework I gave you today? Do you still remember? The first homework is to talk to Baba tomorrow morning. Don't forget your story. Daily you have one story, remember? Baba is your friend. Don't forget that. Our priority is not all this. Our priority is Baba. Baba's remembering. Baba's doing everything. You can do, but is Baba going to touch and bring the right person in front of you? That is Baba's work. So if you don't have Baba's help, you're nowhere. So remember, the story is created not by you. The story is created me and Bab Dada. So how can it not be powerful? You must think like that. So talk to Baba anytime, create your story, then try out the link in the picture. Are you okay? All right. And just download the WhatsApp into your PC. 3 things. Are you okay? All right. Good. So I will see you tomorrow. Let's play one song and we will end the class here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Om Shanti. Okay.